Get ready, Humidor shop talk. Get ready, Humidor shop talk. Sports, Humidor shop talk. Cigars, Humidor shop talk. Get ready, Humidor shop talk. Get ready, Humidor shop talk.
What's up? What's up? This is your boy, Mr. SmokeFella, man. I'm back at you on this Saturday morning, bringing you my way, our way, the SmokeFella way, how we do it in the cigar shop, bringing you sports, talking all that ish and everything. I do want to give a big ups to uh, our sisters of the Leaf from Diva Leaf, Keisha and Nia. They celebrating birthdays. Sorry I missed y'all, but Lefty was supposed to get y'all some sticks. He probably didn't, but we're gonna talk about that later. We got the full squad today. Haven't had the full squad like this in a long time, so I'm gonna start bringing them in, and I'm gonna start off with Kevin Kyrie Louder, who missed the show last week, but we ain't gonna say why. Come on in, KDL.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good morning. How y'all doing? Apologize for the absence last week. I was a little under the weather, but I'm back. I ain't got no voice today, y'all. I ain't got no voice. It's been a 4-day stretch. I've been going. But I'm here for assignment. Let's get it.
Alcohol poison is now considered under the weather. Okay. All right. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Man, listen, we got the
I'm
angriest
here, baby.
man. We got the angriest man in TV. The SEC is gonna let him on the show today. He and paid a few fines, went to some self-help classes, but we got our man, Angry Man, today. What's up, man?
Hey man, how everybody doing? Look, I'm somewhere in the house, but look, hey, look here. We're gonna get the show started. We're gonna keep all my boys out y'all mouth today on my last day on the show for a while. No Kyrie talk, no LeBron.
You already know you're gonna get suspended.
We're gonna be
That's
good.
what you're saying?
Yeah, yes, sir. So you know how it go. I'm gonna say a lot of things that Sean and Maya might not like, but hey, it's neither here nor there.
Hey, listen here.
We gonna talk about Kyrie, sir. you get over that.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh,
I don't know if he
The
got a
man
little bit of
averaging
coffee
30 and the man
in
in the
his
train.
whiskey,
We gonna talk about that.
but let's bring in Lucky, my back Lefty. Let's go.
Yo, he ain't got no back.
My back? Damn, I can't get a proper intro. Good morning. GFY to you, Sly. And good morning to everybody else. I just want to get it out the way because it was coming at some point today. So I just wanted to get it out the way, man. I just want to get out the way.
Before we get in,
Old school, baby.
I was gonna wait till the show, but I'm declaring breaking news. Say the date. I'm declaring June 24th, SmokeFella Day. It's Fellas Day, June 24th this year.
That's House birthday. But that's House's birthday.
And look,
I'm with that.
it's SmokeFella Day.
how about we split the baby and make it June 25th?
Right. Why you gonna put it on House birthday? That's actually House birthday. So yeah, you're right.
We gonna talk.
Right.
We gonna stay tuned. Details coming, baby. June 24th, SmokeFella Day. Let's go.
House 11.
Hey, well, before we get into it, man, I want to get everybody's attention at the bottom of the screen as you make your posts. Our fans out there, you gotta give StreamYard permission. That's why your Facebook user comes up and we can't see your name. So give StreamYard permission in Facebook, and then we can see your name. Because we got one. That's probably Timmy Smith with the bad back Lucky.
Or Joe. One of
them. What's up, Jesse?
probably
Ron
Jesse.
Gross, what's up, man? Keith Millhouse.
Jesse always in Facebook jail, so it's probably Jesse.
Yeah, that may be
Jesse here, baby.
Oh, Jesse
Jesse,
here
Oh,
today?
there you go. What up,
Jesse
bro?
here.
What up,
He
bro?
on, hey, he been in jail more times than the dudes on O Block.
I told you, Keith. Hey, Big House. I know your birthday, baby. 6/24, baby. Yes, sir.
Mr. Gross, what's going on out there, man?
Hey, look here, man. It's all about the Smoke-O-Matic,
Surprise. What up, bro?
the Raiders, my two favorite players, my two favorites.
Surprise, DJ Surprise, my man.
What's up? What's up? Hey, so we about to get into it, man. And KDL, we finna talk about the Brooklyn Nets Drama Club.
Man, come on,
Right
man.
off the
I
bat.
just asked y'all not to do
Right
that,
off the
dude.
bat.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
Right with it.
deadline,
Right with it.
Kyrie requested trade. Now, is this craziness or is this a calculated move? Because he gonna be a free agent at the end of the season. He wants to go to. Everybody know he want to go to LA and play with LBJ. He probably got a tattoo of LeBron on his back. But KDL,
Come on, man.
Then you
let's
gonna
kick it
start
off.
with him.
Y'all know this is calculated. And I'm gonna say this on behalf of Kyrie. This is his agent doing his agent's job.
It's his mother. It's his
We
mother-in-law.
talked about an extension. You're not gonna give me an extension. Get me out of here now.
They offered him an extension.
They offered him
He
an
turned
extension. He turned it down. Right.
He offered an extension.
So apparently they didn't offer what he liked. So his agent went public with it. I really think this is not Kyrie. This is his agent doing it, but Kyrie got to ride with it because it's his money. His agent, if you ain't gonna give me an extension, get me out of here now. I don't think because Kyrie been balling.
He said,
Everybody say
now.
he been a good teammate. He's right in the right. He ain't took off for his sister's birthday or none of that. He been balling all year.
His sister's birthday. You gonna throw that?
Hey,
I think this
they
is his
like
agent.
20 plus games and 4 losses when him and KD play together.
Bro, the man been averaging 30 since KD been gone. He been balling. Now let's say that. He been balling. But I think this is his agent saying, hey, this is business. If you're not gonna give him an extension, get him out of here. And Kyrie been a good soldier. He been balling. He ain't caused no problems, nothing. I think this is more
This coming
his
from
agent
KDL.
than him. I think this is his agent.
No.
Because how do you walk back in the locker room and you ask for a trade? You don't want to be here.
100% disagree.
Hey,
100%.
Yeah,
anybody-
Lefty, let's get it.
Hey, look,
Let's
I'm
get it, Lefty.
gonna say this real quick. Anybody that knows me, that played with me in my life, know I'm a locker room dude.
Well,
I'm not talking about the locker
gonna
room.
give you the ball.
You
anyway.
can't walk back in the locker room, bro. You don't want to be here.
I'm not even talking about the locker room.
That's
Hey,
me.
Big. Hey, Big,
What I
I'm gonna give him
disagree
the ball
with-
anyway.
What I disagree with, this has been plotted since the off season. I'm gonna go full conspiracy theory. He
It's a
wanted to
calculated
come
move.
to
On
LA.
Kyrie, on Kyrie's behalf, or the agent.
Kyrie wanted to come to LA back in the off season.
He
Remember,
did.
right?
I agree with
Now
that.
he would have to leave $40 million on the table and take like $3 million or $3 million. He had to take a big pay cut. Didn't do that. He came in. He balled out. Now remember, just 2 weeks ago, like we all on Bleacher Report, it was reported that Kyrie was wanted to stay in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Then just the other day, he turned down extension, then demanded a trade as of yesterday. This has been plotted from day one. And everybody knew the only team that was willing to trade for him was the Lakers. Now, you're going to have to involve a third team because I don't think Brooklyn wants Russ back. Like they're going to want some draft picks or a younger player or something. They're not going to want Russ back to pair with KD. I think that's
It's gonna be
dead.
it's gonna be Russ and 2 picks.
So it's gonna have to involve a third team, maybe like Indiana, maybe they send Buddy Hield to Brooklyn or something like that. There's got to be a third team involved in this somewhere for it to happen. But this has been plotted from day one. Kyrie came in, he behaved, he acted, he did his thing, he balled out, and now all of a sudden out of nowhere, they fired Steve Nash, all this. All of a sudden, Here comes the turn down extension and the trade demand.
Whoa, whoa,
Come
whoa,
on, man.
whoa.
Kyrie was
I can't pass
disrespectful
on this
to you,
comment.
man, from the
I
beginning.
can't pass on this comment. Yeah, you're a locker room dude washing the uniforms.
That's definitely
Wow.
Tim. That's definitely Tim. That's Tim
Whoa,
Smith.
whoa, whoa. Hold on. Who was that? Who was
That's
that?
gotta be.
That's
I
definitely,
don't know.
That got to be Tim.
that gotta be Tim.
Whoever that is couldn't guard me. Whoever that is
No.
couldn't guard me
He
back
couldn't.
in the day.
I believe
Believe that.
I believe
Carry
it.
on.
But Sly, agree or
Come on,
disagree?
Sly.
Was
Come on,
this a
Sly.
plot? Has this been plotted?
Hey man, look here, man. To me,
I say it's a
I've been
calculated
saying
move.
this.
I
I've
said
been,
the agent, but go ahead.
I've been saying this ever since the light skinned dude got into the league. Kyrie Irving is the best point guard in basketball. Kyrie can shoot. Kyrie can do everything. He's not destroying. Kyrie is not destroying basketball like the dude that played for Golden State. Only thing I got to do is tell y'all this: you cannot like him. You cannot like him off the court, which he does a good job off the court. Okay, and it ain't plotted to Monty Pugh. The man just want to. You want to say? I get what you saying. I don't think it's plotted. I think Kyrie just got to a point to where it's, hey, he didn't want to be there anyway. Now I agree with you as far as this. He wasn't gonna leave that $40 million because he knew wasn't nobody gonna want him after all that BS.
Yeah, you got to opt in.
So he had to opt in. Now he got the leverage now. He didn't have the leverage then. It's more of a leverage move. It's more of a leverage move. It's like, okay, you might as well trade me now because you ain't gonna get nothing for me. Now his agent is his stepmother. That says a lot. So but I mean, hey man, look here. You want to get everybody doing the Jalen Hurts thing. Everybody having female agents now, huh?
Well, what's like? Here's the other side of it. Let me go deep into the plot. We all knew all season that the Lakers need to make a deal, and we wondering why Pelinka ain't made no deal. Because this has been something that he knew was going to happen. He held out. We all been saying this since the season started. The Lakers need to make a move, and me and you talked about it all the time.
So you going back?
What is he waiting for?
So you going back
This is what he was waiting for.
So you going back to the Pat Riley?
So now he got to pull it, right? So now he got to pull it.
Now you going back to the Pat Riley?
You got to pull it, right?
He was holding those assets for a reason. The Lakers should have been made a deal. They should have been made a deal.
America, Lefty, in the barbershop. Aha.
Why did Pelinka hold on to the? Why was he holding out? He knew something was coming. Coming.
If he doesn't pull it, it makes him look even more ridiculous.
So what you trying to tell me
is this is the obvious trade that he has to make. Obvious trade.
So what you trying to tell me, Damani, he did to Pat Riley, LeBron, Wade. Well, Pat Riley knew that was coming. He knew.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Come on now. Now, one thing, and Sean could attest to this. Before it hits media, the people that are like within the organizations, they know a month ahead of time before it hit the media. They know what's coming.
Hey, Lefty, you got a question on the board. You got a question on the board, Lefty.
Why was LBJ so pissed? Because he was wondering what was taking so long to get it. One thing about it, so this is what I say about LeBron. This is where people think, it's about stat stuffing and breaking the record. LeBron still want to win, man. And he know this team they need to hit a point right now. They need to get rolling, get into the playoffs, not the play-in. They need to get a good rotation going. Whatever trade needs to be made needs to happen. So you have your rotation so they can go in here and try to win this thing. That's why he pissed. He wants to win. It ain't about
let me tell you why he pissed. Because LeBron James and Rich Paul can't hold water, so they didn't tell him what was going on.
No, I don't think so. I don't think. Yeah. I think he
was not. He was not in the front office call. He wasn't on the MS Teams or the Zoom call. He didn't know. So now he pissed because I'm LeBron and I need to know it all. No, sit your ass down.
Maybe pissed off because Robert Ham got a lineup with Pat Beverly and Russell Westbrook on the floor at the same time. Maybe that's why he pissed.
Which is ridiculous.
Because the rotation is ridiculous.
when they traded for the dude from Washington, they should have threw Pat Beverly with a bar of Snickers and threw him in the damn trade. If you waive him, whatever, they should have threw Pat Beverly any trade moving. They should have threw him in a damn trade. Send him to Washington. Somebody buy him out. Whatever.
Hey, wait a minute.
Get him off the damn
wait a
roster.
minute. I'm not
That's
gonna let
number
that.
one.
I'm not
Number
gonna let
two.
the dude
Number
sit in
two.
the hot chair get away with what he said. Bag up a little bit. What did you
What
say?
happened?
LeBron
You heard
and
what I
Chris,
said.
LeBron and Rich Paul. LeBron owns the damn thing. What he ain't got to say nothing to Rich Paul. He owns the agency. What you need to do is be respectful, dude. He already knows.
Hey
Whatever.
man, supposedly,
To the all-time leading scorer.
You a damn lie.
supposedly, hey Slot,
That's me.
supposedly he don't.
He do.
He's the player.
Right.
Right. Most fraudulent thing that's going on in the league
Whoa,
versus
don't you
Michael
say-
Jordan got all his Nike Jumpman stuff and he's still an owner.
That right there is unbelievable.
Right. Exactly.
You talking
Yeah.
about getting away with murder.
Now you got a point there. You got a point there.
How
I'm
you,
just saying.
But-
Those are two things in the league that's crazy.
how you allow that to happen?
Well,
The man owns
let's-
a team
let's-
and they wearing his jersey with
Hey, well,
Jordan.
Slide. Let's take it back to height. Let's take it back to height.
Every team,
Like the reason
every
Bronny
team
ain't,
got the man
like the
jersey.
reason Bronny is a McDonald All-American is because he's LeBron's son.
Whoa, we're not gonna touch that till a little bit later. We're gonna touch that a little bit later. We're gonna touch that a little bit later, Lefty. We're gonna touch that later. All right, we're gonna come back to the Kyrie drama
and they
because
gonna
we
focus
know
on him the money because he's LeBron's son.
we're gonna have some more to talk about on the Brooklyn Nets and what goes on with Kyrie. Man, what is going on in the NBA period, dog? Multiple fights and broke out over the last couple of weeks, man. You Pat Bev going at it with Dame. You know, you had
Why was he messing with Dame?
Pat messes with everybody,
Stop
man.
mentioning Pat Bev, dog.
All right.
He should not
You
be
had-
around.
He ain't gonna get mentioned for his stats, so that's the only way he's gonna get mentioned.
Listen, last night. No, the night
Dame told
before.
him he'd beat his ass.
The night
Y'all see
before,
that?
Grizz Dylan Brooks hits Donovan Mitchell in the groin.
Is that the dude with the transvestite?
Yeah. No, this is the
No.
thick nigga.
No.
Bang,
No,
bang,
that's
bang.
that's Bane.
the other
Bane.
cat.
That's the
Hey,
thick one that looked like the money.
Boy.
So Dylan Brooks, he gets suspended 1 game and $20K for his actions the other night.
His
Now-
nut punch. Say what it is.
Come on,
You're right.
pause.
Bro.
And he did that
It's a
on
family
purpose.
show.
For those
It's a
of
family
you that
show.
think that was an accident, that's bullshit. He did that on purpose. He
Listen,
should have got his ass.
Crazy.
He did that on purpose.
first of all, when we talk about old school, new school, this is one thing that would not have went down in the old school game.
No, he got punched.
He got his jaw broke.
He probably Donovan Mitchell immediately threw the ball at him. And when he got up, instead of grabbing him and shoving him, that would have been a punch back in the day.
Facts. Like I said in the backstage, even Kurt Rambis got up swinging when he got snatched out the air. This is ridiculous. Then last night,
But remember too, since the Malice in the Palace, the suspensions has been like they big. So cats ain't trying to lose bread like that.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
why they not,
I get it.
Like back in the day, the punch may get you 1 or 2 games. Now,
Well-
man, you can get 10 to 20
Well-
games easy.
I'm gonna call BS on that because of last night, Lefty. Magic Mo Bamba, he gets into it with Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers was
You
in the
don't play
game.
nowhere.
Mo Bamba was on the bench. Austin Rivers ran down the sideline during the game, stopped playing, and went and got into it. Mo Bamba came off the bench and punched him. What the hell?
First of all, there are still some guys in the league that's with the shits. It's a few of them, but it's not a lot of them. I'm telling you now, and watch how many games he about to get for that. And that's what a lot of these cats are looking at, man. Like they ever since the Malice in the Palace, like the suspensions have been heavy, so cats ain't swinging like that no more.
He gonna
Just
definitely get suspended. Number one, and it's gonna be lengthy. Number one, he gonna get suspended. But you're right. People ain't swinging.
Oh, come
Like
on, man.
Donovan Mitchell had every right to swing at Dylan. Every damn right to swing at Dylan, but he didn't. He ran over there and grabbed him.
Come on, Kevin. You don't see that?
Bro, he
First of
threw the
all-
ball at him. He threw the ball at him immediately. That's his immediate reaction. I threw the ball at him. But when I get up, I'm heated. So I get up. His immediate reaction should have been the swing.
All right,
But
I can't let. Hey, Kev,
you don't
I
wanna
can't
get
let this one
suspended.
go by, man.
Man, this is
I
They
know
said
it
the
is.
first thing in the smoke shop that the money back is getting better. Come on, man.
the most
Look,
Come on,
fraudulent
man.
Hey,
Come
Tim,
on.
when you
Come
come
on,
to the
man.
shop, just face east. I'm gonna put these steel toes in the freezer and kick you dead up your ass all the way to the lake.
Who, Tim?
Just face east. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
It's
We
probably
said the
Tim.
light skins cutting up lately. The light skins
That's
are.
a
They cutting up. They cutting up.
that's a dude that stay in the manor and went to South Shore and has the audacity to run off at the mouth. But that's neither here nor there. Go ahead, man.
A
Come on.
punch will cost you a kidney and 2 kids. Hey man,
Yeah,
I'm telling
well,
you,
You ain't never lied.
dude, a punch like ever since that happened, the NBA just coming down hard on cats, man. Like I don't know. I would love to see like what was the suspension that Kareem got for breaking what's the name nose, and when Bird and them was fighting, like what was the suspension? Maybe a game? It ain't like that no more, man.
Yeah, one
Dude,
two
Like they
games.
all about losing
you brought up
millions.
you
You
brought
know
up
what?
Ramsey. They
Hold on, Lefty.
clothesline
Back in the
Ramsey
day,
and
they didn't even
nobody
get thrown
got
out the game.
they look,
They didn't even get thrown out the game.
but wait, he brought up Kurt Rambis. They clothesline Rambis, nobody got kicked out the game.
Right?
Remember that?
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody got
Yeah.
kicked out. Clothesline.
Dude, a flagrant two gets you. You know what I'm saying? You out the game. You losing money. It's bad, man. So
Hey,
the
I look at it
NBA
like
players
that.
got more money than the football
I
players.
need to know. Whoa, hold on, House. For real, a punch will cost you 11,000 cases of chicken wings.
Is he talking about Harvey? He talking about Harvey? Wow.
That's what we doing, huh? Al? That's
Wow.
what we doing, huh?
Wow.
Come
Okay.
on, Hal.
Okay.
Wow.
You know what, Cam?
Hey,
That's what
man.
we doing, House. Okay.
But
Cam, I ain't gonna lie, though. That
All right.
chicken wing thing said Harvey
I ain't losing
like
out.
4,000
That's what we on. I ain't losing
That
out.
chicken wing
Okay.
said y'all
And the bad
love
That's
part
what we
is,
on.
them poor kids couldn't eat nothing.
well,
I mean, what was y'all feeding them?
well, Sly. First of all,
Hey, Sly, I
what
got nothing.
school?
I
What
got nothing.
school? What
I got
school
nothing on that. I got nothing.
has any food with bones in it? You got fish sticks, chicken nuggets, tenders.
nuggets.
They don't have bones, man.
Hey, and
I
them
was
pizza
afraid
on
that a kid
Fridays
might
used to
choke
be
on the bone.
them pizza on Fridays used to be lit. I don't know how they got away with the chicken. Hey, look, man, I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Hey, old girl was on there. Old girl was on there like Marlo in The Wire. The price of the brick that went up. She's making wings. The price of the brick that went up.
Hey, sweet, you right.
Hey,
Shit.
you punch somebody right now, it's gonna cost you college tuition, and you gonna sit out a semester.
Right.
So we get
Hey,
these
listen,
old Jerry Springer ass push fights and all that. Grown men pushing each other and hugging and wrestling instead of
I
somebody getting
need to
stoned on.
understand this.
Exactly.
Sami Zayn,
And
baby.
Sly, I'm gonna ask you this question first, man.
Please do.
I got issues with it, but why is Memphis all of a sudden going around like they tough? They fighting with damn near everybody. When is the coach and the front office gonna step in and tell them to sit the fuck down?
It's the light skin shit, man. That's why. Them dudes out there dating transvestites. They doing whatever, man. They wild in Memphis. Memphis is wild right now.
Listen, okay, the other night, Sly, somebody said something. I can't remember the player that told T Morant to sit down and shut up. Somebody else told him to sit down and shut up. Ja goes over he at the press conference like, yeah, I went over to him. I had to check his temperature, but I noticed he ain't have a fever. Man, would you sit down somewhere, man?
His daddy is so annoying. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all was all his daddy, man. He so hood, bro. That's what you talking about. Not having. I don't even know why Shannon Sharp ran his blood pressure up. His daddy ain't right. He a hood dude whose son got some money playing the league. Now he want to bring that stuff. He has no professionalism at all, bro. They're not a professional team. They gonna get that good coach fired. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I agree.
The coach can't control him.
If they lose one more time early in the playoffs, he fired this year. And that's the sad part, bro.
Yeah.
He a good coach because they was nothing before he got there.
He is a good coach.
And he a laid back dude, but he can't control him.
He can't control him, bro. Can't control him.
Can't control him, boy.
Look, I agree with you that
hey,
they
Jesse,
talk
absolutely
so
right.
much,
That's who they
bro.
act like.
Like they talk so much. They've never been in the Western Conference Finals.
Right.
They talk like they Golden State. Like Golden State has won.
Like they got rings.
So if anybody they got rings. So if anybody pop off at the mouth, and every time they've been running in the Golden State lately, Golden State put them in their place.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Without them.
And Clay lets it known. Now
that's one like. Now I like Clay.
It's levels.
Clay, the only one I like out of all them dudes. I like Draymond too. The rest of them, who cares? But dude, Clay is the only one that be like, man, y'all need to. He be getting in their face, bro.
Draymond too. No, Draymond be telling them too.
Well, Draymond,
look, man, y'all ain't won nothing. It's levels, and they're right. It's levels.
His own teammate,
and they're right. It's levels, bro. Y'all
hey, man, you need to quit that dude. He just picking the old girl up and took her home. No, you did not. You need to stop lying like that, Sean. He said he was picking up, man. He had been taking her home.
Oh, wow.
He needed a ride, man.
Oh, wow.
For all y'all that are just listening to the show, hey, Angry Man, easy on the light-skinned dudes. You forgot that Eddie Murphy was caught with a trans back in the day. Now what?
He's right. He's right.
We didn't know that.
He's right.
Nobody knew that. He didn't know that.
Well, he's right. No, he's right.
Stop. Stevie Wonder knew that was a transy. Stop.
And so did Teddy Pendergrass. But that's nothing here.
Come on, man. You gonna get off Teddy. What you ain't gonna do is talk about Teddy Pendergrass.
Teddy did it way back in the 80s. He was so cold with it.
Come on, man.
Hey, Sly. Teddy told you turn off the lights. He just didn't turn them back on when he picked up old book.
Right. Golly. Why you bringing up all stuff, man? Man?
All of these fights and things are kind of a result of the overall game calling, these refs. It has been atrocious this year in the NBA, man. It's been terrible.
The refs are terrible this year, bro. The refs
LeBron got fouled, man. And he was on the floor acting like a petulant child, as Ben would say.
He was acting like a child, like Pat when he fell in the van.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Come on, man!
Whoa!
He ain't in his defense.
Shout out to Pat. Yeah. Shout out to Pat. Shout out to Pat. I'll never forget that.
Hey.
I'll never forget that. But shout out to Pat.
Hey, for all the fans out there, if you know, you know.
They don't like talk about his cousin like that, man.
Hey, man.
Roll around like a child.
Man, get your
Randy slapped on.
That's classic.
Hey, Kev, you're getting a shout out. Thanks for tuning in, Alicia Hawthorne White. She said, "Hey, Kevin."
What up, Alicia? What's happening? Thanks for tuning in.
Oh man, Kevin, damn. Kevin Louder.
Hey, Kevin Louder in the building.
In the building.
In the building, Scott.
In the building. I need to wear that shirt more often. In the building.
Sweet's trying to keep it going, tuck and roll. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, Sweets. Leave that man alone, man. Yo, man, y'all wrong.
Hey, that was a classic SmokeFellas moment. I don't care if we 80. We gonna remember that.
Thank you, Jesse. God, somebody finally, thank you.
Steph
Answer that,
was
Bernard.
he
Answer
was
Hold
that,
on.
Bernard.
Hold
Right,
on.
answer that,
Hold
Bernard.
on.
Thank you,
Hold on.
Jesse.
He got thrown out
Right,
the game.
right.
LeBron kicked and screamed on the ground, and nobody said nothing.
But you ain't say nothing when he threw his pacifier 3 or
He
4
got kicked out the
times.
game.
But you
Each
did.
time he
But
has
you
been
didn't use
thrown
that
out the
same.
game 3 times in his career, and each of those times has been because he threw his
But you
mouthpiece.
never said nothing. You never said anything. You never said why he keep throwing his mouthpiece. Why he
Hey
keep
man,
acting
check it
like
out.
that.
Check it out. I don't like LeBron and his antics.
I do.
I don't mess with him like that. Right? I respect his game
No, you
and I
don't.
respect him off the court. I don't like his antics. I don't get down like that. But in this case, the man clearly got fouled
Got his
on
arm
a
knocked off.
game-winning layup. He got fouled, bro. And what
Hey,
the
so
hell
did
is
Mark
Period.
Rosen
I mean,
against the Clippers. So I mean, what?
bro,
He didn't kick and
what
scream on
the
the
hell is
ground.
replay for if you watch the replay
But if
and
I
you
don't get
see
a
the man
call,
get
I'm gonna
fouled
throw my
and you don't
pacifier
overturn it?
in the
What
stands.
is that?
You don't say nothing about that. You
So
know what? Y'all the same height, so I
I
get
don't
it.
agree with all the
He
antics,
gets thrown out for it.
but
LeBron just
I don't
like
agree with the
he
antics.
impedes
But
not getting
in that case, that man
an
got
apple.
fouled, dog, on the game winning.
He did.
Come on,
He
man.
did.
The man
He
got
did.
Well,
fouled, clearly got fouled.
let
And
me
you
let
saw
me
it on the
let me
replay and you didn't even overturn it.
yeah. And
What the
and
hell
it
is
was and it was
what is replay for?
and the foul actually caused the shot to be missed. So it wasn't
Yeah,
like he hit his off arm or nothing
yeah.
like that. It was a
It was a
no,
game-winning
no,
layup. It wasn't no jump
y'all
shot.
know.
It wasn't no three-pointer. It was a
Yeah.
game-winning layup.
Let
Come
me
on,
say this,
man.
Kevin. Y'all know I'm team LBJ all day. What he did, the fall on the floor was over the top.
I agree.
That
Thank
was
you.
I get all that.
Thank
I
you.
because
get all that.
that I will say now. I'm always I'm
Sweet.
always having
Don't do that.
passion for winning. I'm always having passion and wanting to win bad, this, that, and other. But and to me, like he takes himself mentally out of the overtime because the game was going to overtime. Now, if the game would have been over and he did all that, that's different. But you going in overtime, you got to pull your as a leader. You're supposed to pull your team together. All right, let's get it. Like yell
The
at the
whole
refs or
team
whatever.
already thought they got cheated,
But the
bro.
whole they did, but that taking that mindset in the overtime, they got ran off the court in OT, and he's done that. This is not the first time he's done that going into overtime. Like LeBron you gotta suck it up. Hey, okay, guys, we got 5 more minutes. Let's get out here and get it. As a leader, that's what he should do. So I don't agree with the fall all over the floor thing he did.
Yeah,
Like that to
well,
me, that took the
well, of
team out
course I
mentally.
don't agree with it. Of course
And
I don't
and, and,
agree with it.
and Pat Bev gets the classic technical foul of the year award when he took the camera to the ref. That's classic. That's classic.
That was
Shout out to
classic.
Pat Bev.
Hey,
That's
look,
That
classic.
was
hey, look.
classic.
Y'all know
That's
I
classic.
want Pat Bev on the first train out of LA. However, that was classic. That was classic. He knew he was getting attacked.
I'm with Jess on that. Jess, I get you. He's
He said
frustrated.
Dame and the little bastard average more free throws, which is
Yeah,
true.
that's frustrating. It
But
is.
that's okay. But
But
that's okay though. He's
here's the
38
thing
years
about
old.
Pat Bev. The dude they just traded for in Washington came in the first game and scored more points than Pat Bev has scored all year. Neither here nor there. Neither. I'm
Come
just
on,
saying.
man.
I'm
Come
just,
on,
I'm just
man.
saying. I'm just
Come
saying.
on, man.
They should have threw him in that trade. Give him
Hey,
a Snicker or 3 Musketeers and threw Pat Bev in there.
well,
Just threw him in.
Three
Sean,
Musketeers.
give me the screen because I don't know who need to hear this, but they need to hear it. I want the screen for this one. Oh man, it's been pissing me off. It's been pissing me off, man. Youth,
What are we?
high school, AAU sports, these parents out here and family members. This message is for you. Sit the fuck down. Last week in Vermont at a middle school game, a 60-year-old man was injured because fight erupted from parents over trash talking in the stands, man. You know,
Oh,
they yelling at the coaches, they over calls, they yelling at kids now. I mean, it is getting beyond. And this is ridiculous. And every sport, from football, basketball, volleyball. This is getting atrocious, man. And I'm tired of it. So whoever needs to hear this, sit the fuck down.
Did you just hear about?
Well,
I just sent y'all something in the group. Dude came, jumped out the stands at a girls' basketball game and started swinging on the girls.
And slap the team.
He
Come on, man.
Man, he was swinging. I'm talking about hitting the girls. Dude came
At
out
a high school game.
At a high school game, he came out the stands.
He hitting the girls.
Stealing on the girls. It's in the group. Stealing on the girls. Then when they got him off of the girls, and put him, he went outside, got his gun, and came in and threatened to shoot him. They just not arrested him at his house.
But
He's on the girls,
so,
bro.
But the problem, the issue is like this really isn't new. Like, but now you just got camera phones and everything goes up on social media, and now been recording it. I remember
another level now, man.
Look. I clearly remember playing football. A coach whooped the ref, like whooped him. Parents fighting, like I remember all that stuff happening. You just don't have nothing to record it so that you can see it. Ben, you was there. The old lady hit me with the cane in Rockford. Like this mad, like stupid stuff going on. I remember Little League baseball game. Parents getting into it. I remember.
You was agitating the crowd because we was beating the brakes off of them. But I'm just saying.
Well, that's what I do. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying that this ain't nothing new. Like, but now everybody pull out their camera phone. They record it. They put it on social media. This ain't new, man. Parents are just as passionate as their kids, man. And I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? When my son was playing football, I would have to contain myself, especially when the refs were making bad calls and things like that. But yeah, you just got some people that's with the shits. And what's happening now? They pulling out the camera phones, they're recording it, they uploading to social media. Now it's breaking news. It's all over the place. It's going viral.
So you agree with motherfuckers fighting in the stands?
No. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm saying this isn't new. It's been happening. This has been happening. Parents have always gotten to it in the stands and trash talking and fights. I seen a ref get whooped at a football game. Trust me, like stole whooped. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't had camera phones to record it, so it go viral.
I agree that there's been fights in the stands. Hell, I went to Thornton. There's been fights in the stands. I agree with that. But it's been more so students, more so than parents.
Right.
Parents.
Right.
We had an incident at Brother Rice where it was some racial stuff that happened at Brother Rice. That's when the parents got involved. Right. Other than that, it's been students. It ain't been parents, bro. Like, man, literally,
it's ridiculous.
Parents.
This one, dude wasn't even a
always
parent.
Students.
Dude wasn't even a parent. He was like a kid. He was like somebody's cousin or some one of the girls. Yeah. He started punching on girls.
Yeah. No, what about the video I put in the group the other day?
Somebody in that stand, whether security or somebody, should have whooped his ass.
These kids was what, 5 to 7 years old, and you got the guy on camera because his nephew out there. Get him, kill that little fuck boy. I mean, really,
bro,
at a kids game?
Let me tell y'all something.
Clown shit.
My daughter better not been in the vicinity.
You ain't lying.
Dude should have got his ass. You out here swinging on females. Somebody should have whooped his ass.
Now think about this though. Right. He had that heat too, because he went to the car.
He had the heat in the car. He didn't have it in the gym.
He didn't have it in the gym.
Guess what? He wouldn't have got to the car.
He wouldn't have got to the goddamn. Hey, listen, man.
Once he got out the gym, he wouldn't be able to walk to the car to even come back.
He had to get to the car.
What's my saying in the shot?
Should have whooped his ass.
What's my saying in the shot? Walk out or get carried out. How you want to do it? Walk out.
Hey man, let's get into the NBA All-Stars, man. Do y'all think it was a snub that Embiid wasn't part of the starters?
No, forget him. He should have got snubbed. Yes. I can't stand Embiid. He want to jock people. He want to do the DX move. He's an African clown, and I don't like him.
Dang.
What?
First of all, that's ridiculous. Number one. Number two,
Man,
the man is leading the league in scoring.
Nobody likes him.
He should have been MVP last year.
He won't get it this year either.
No way. He should not be a starter in the East. Ain't nobody better than Embiid at that position.
so
Stop it.
It's not.
He
they
should have
don't
been
even have
starting.
a.
I don't
They
know
don't
if
even
that
have
was
a
the coaches
center
or the
starting.
fans.
They don't have a
They don't
center
do-
starting in the East.
they don't do
They
position,
got
though.
Greek, they got Kyrie, they got Mitchell, KD, and Tatum.
That's all you need.
So,
And
so
all 5 of them will whoop
KD,
anybody.
first of all, KD is hurt. That's number one. Number two,
Well, he said he playing.
Embiid shouldn't be starting.
Of course he plays.
Really?
No,
Man, stop.
no.
Stop.
I can't stand Embiid, and you can't either. No, you shouldn't be starting.
We
All
all.
them ethics he doing, man, he talked too much. He made Ben Simmons. Now he can't even shoot. The man Ben Simmons over there scared. He needs
Ben
some
Simmons
help
is
because of
scared.
Embiid.
Ben Simmons is scared because Ben Simmons is scared. That ain't got nothing to do with Embiid.
I mean, the thing is now, but like we shouldn't be surprised because it's a fan vote. Like I wouldn't even take it personal. Like at this point, it's a popularity contest. We saw Magic get voted All-Star starter when he wasn't even in the league at the time. Like it's
That was out of
political.
respect, though, bro. That was
How
out
does
of
I mean,
respect.
Embiid? How is Embiid not a starter, bro?
If someone,
Somebody please answer this.
because it's the fan vote.
Come on, man.
Now the bigger deal would have been if he'd have been left off the All-Star team, period, because he definitely deserved that. But
Well,
the
that would have been
All-Star
a
voting thing is, I'm just saying, the All-Star voting thing, man, for the starters is it is what it is, man. It's the fans, it's who they like, it's the people. I would if I was him, I wouldn't even take that to heart. And you're right, Sly. People don't like him. He is a clown. I agree. I
They
can't
don't like
stand
him.
him.
He a clown,
I can't
man.
stand him either. I think
He
he's a
turned
clown.
into.
But
I used to like. He turned into a complete clown, bro.
he's a clown.
He
He's
put on
definitely
a
a clown.
clown show. Ain't no professional about Embiid.
He's a Twitter and Instagram troller. He is.
Not
But
like
when he's
KD.
on that court,
But so is
he's a
KD.
man
Everybody
too.
knows him.
And that's all that matters.
KD respond to everybody.
KD don't do all that on the court, though.
Outside of
KD
him and
is on
KD,
all
I don't know who worse. Outside of him and KD, I don't know who worse.
Embiid, KD don't do all that on the court, though. When KD get on the court,
Right.
he ball.
Yeah,
Embiid
that's
do all that other stuff on the court, man. Be unnecessary. Was that LeBron talk about it when he doing a DX move and all that? Like, dude,
Yeah.
come on, bro. What are we doing?
Even when he played, falling all on the ground, rolling around, I'm like, come on, man. Like, dude, you the biggest
Watch your
dude
mouth,
out there.
man.
He like and I've been saying it for years on this show. Embiid is probably the most skilled big man out there. He should be dominating the league. Like with the skill set he has at his size, he should
Okay.
be way more dominant. And
Okay,
so
so
when
listen.
he gets mad when old schoolers like he said something to Elijah Wan and he tried to say something back to Shaq and the cats, man. They saying you should be dominating this game. He's that good. But the falling around, trying to get foul caught, throwing his arms in the air, doing he do too much. He's easy not to like.
After his
So
very
listen,
easy.
listen to what you're saying though. Why is he not a starter?
Because it's a fan vote. Because they don't
I
like him.
wouldn't have voted for him.
That's like we don't like him.
There's
They
no
say
way
they don't
that
like
man
him.
should be starting in the
I
All-Star
wouldn't
game,
have voted
whether you
for
like
him.
him or not. There's
Why?
no way he
Why?
shouldn't be starting in the
It's a
damn
fan
All-Star.
vote.
What's
Man.
up?
He's
It's
one of
a
the best
fan
players
vote.
in the world, dog. Stop it.
It's a fan
Still.
vote. It's a fan vote.
I wouldn't have voted for him either.
Oh,
No,
Well,
you
guess
vote
what?
who you like.
Put the Greek freak at center. That's why I like his center.
Oh,
Put the Greek freak there. Because he ain't better than him.
Who's the best center?
Who
Don't
the best
worry.
center?
I'll wait.
Who the best center? Joker.
Yes, sir.
Joker the best center.
Over Embiid.
All day, every day.
Ooh.
All day, every day.
Ooh.
Hey,
That's the argument. That's the
that's
argument.
an argument.
Hey,
But
man, move on. Move on.
we're
Move on.
in the box right now,
Move
fellas.
on.
Let's get in the box. Let's go.
Don't do that.
Okay, people, you know what time it is. It's time to go in the box. brought to you by Humidor Sports and Cigars. Oh yeah, and we're sponsored by Clouds of Smoke Cigars. Let's get it.
All right. Today's in the box. You kind of brought it up, Lefty, earlier. Did Bronny James deserve to be selected to McDonald's All-American team? All right. Now, he's ranked, 28 nationally and 34 in Cali. I mean, on two rankings, he 28 and 34 nationally. In Cali, he like number 8 on one ranking, number 10 on another. Now, we ain't seen this kid grow up on the national stage from day one. We ain't saw him get bigger, his athletic ability unshot up. I mean, his IQ, we ain't seen him grow. Averaging 15 points this year at Sierra, Canyon High School. Now he got college offers from Ohio State, USC, and Oregon. Now they had left off some kids like Mikey Williams. I think he was like the first high school kid to get NIL contract. He was left off. I mean, let's talk about it. And Lefty, you brought it up earlier, so let's talk about it.
Well, when it comes to just on court and rankings, no, he didn't deserve it. And that they featured the one kid I saw on social media. I can't think of his name that should have been that didn't make the team. That should have been on the McDonald's All-American team. Look, it's one of the greatest honors that a high school player could ever have, making the McDonald's All-American team. We played and it was a dream of ours to get to that point. So the fact that
not Sly,
you already probably the most famous non-professional athlete in the world. He's earning he's earning more than like all the NIL thing. Like he's like 6 million or something like that. He's the top of that. Like I get it. It's politics and you're being LeBron James' son and being on ESPN, but let's be fair. Let's be fair to the other athletes who definitely deserve it. And look, I'm Team LeBron all day. Everybody knows that. But when it comes to stuff like this, I hate to see another young man lose out on an honor that could possibly be one of the greatest honors, in his life because of popularity. So I totally disagree.
This is the most idiotic topic you can bring up because this ain't boxing. So basically, it's not one person. It's the team. So let's go down the roster and see who all don't deserve to be on there. Don't pick out Bronny out of 12 people and put him on the national stage and say he got there because of his daddy. Why the dude behind Bronny, why y'all could kick him off? Or the dude in front of Bronny? Or the two dudes on the side of Bronny? What are we talking about? It makes no sense.
Sly ranked 28.
But what about so let's go down everybody's rankings then. I need a list of everybody's ranking. Don't pose a question to me without having no statistical data behind it. I need everybody's ranking from the first guy to the last guy for me to
so
make
let me say this. Let me say this. There's 24. There's 12.
There's no way
the
12
kids on the team.
Supposed to be on them.
It's 24. 24. He's number 28. So there is 27 kids that are ranked better than him.
Only thing that I'm telling you is this. Give me everybody from 1 through 12. Give me all their statistics. Tell me from their teams, basketball teams. Give me all the statistical data I need. But see, what you want to do is what they say about a lot of people. You just want to keep jumping on and on and on with BS, man. This is one of the most BS topics in the world because that's that man's son. You want to pick him out of everybody with no statistical data say, oh,
Slide, how about this? Well, Sly, how about this? Sean, if you can, pull up Bronny's stats.
Put him on up.
And we'll pull up Bronny's stats and you tell me are those McDonald's All-American stats. Please, please.
Hold on. Mikey Williams. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. LeBron used to go to Mikey Williams games. Did y'all know that?
But it ain't like LeBron picking these kids.
No,
That kid
what
is
I'm
hurt
saying
against
is
the
LeBron used to go
That
check
young
out
man hurt.
Mikey Williams. Is what
So,
I'm saying.
so you want to hear a stat? So
Before
since
Bron,
everybody
no,
want to talk about the
listen,
McDonald's All-Americans, right?
listen.
Everybody want to bring up the McDonald's All-Americans. How good? How many McDonald's All-Americans right now in the league that was on the McDonald's All-American team? I go back from 2008 when LeBron started. Give me a number. Give me a number right now. Since 2008, now LeBron came to the league 2008. He was a McDonald's American when not 2008.
You changing the subject, bro.
No, I'm not.
You changing
I
the
ain't changing the
subject, bro.
subject. No, I'm not. What
We
I'm trying
talking
to get
about
you to
this year's
understand is
class, bro. We ain't talking about no other.
you guys for 1 year, y'all ain't
I
never
bet
talked about the damn McDonald's All-American.
I
Y'all,
bet it's
because
over
most of them
75%.
No.
I bet it's
I
over
ain't making a
75%.
case for Mikey
don't
Williams.
even make it in the league. And now
I
this year,
no.
want to talk about
You said make it to the league?
I ain't
In the
making
league.
a case for Mikey
majority of them don't
Williams,
even make it
and
to
I'm
the
telling
league.
you,
That
LeBron
ain't
was
They most of
making
them
people
do
go
make
to the man's game.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Go look up your stats, Damani. Go look it up.
Okay. I wish
Go
I
look
would
it
have
up.
read the notes.
How
So I could have
many came in the league in the just last 10 years? How many All-Americans play in the league
But
right now?
it ain't, but Sly, it's not even about the league. The McDonald's All-American team is probably the greatest honor for a high school athlete. That's the top honor. McDonald's All-American, everybody wanted to be on that stage. Everybody wanted to be on
But how
ESPN
many is
and play
left
on the
out
biggest
every
stage.
year, though? Why are we
Yeah, but
picking this
Sly,
year?
it's still, but Sly, you can't, so you saying it's okay
You
to
changing
write
the
in your
subject,
head
Sly.
who
I ain't changing
You
the
deserves to
changing
be.
the
subject.
subject, Sly.
I ain't
That
changing
ain't the subject.
You
What y'all
can't slight a
do
young
is
man who
y'all want to
deserves to
pick.
be there.
Y'all would, but don't say it's because of Bernie's spot. Look at give me all the statistical data on the rest of them.
But somebody got left off because they wanted to put Bronny on for the ratings,
Right.
for the
How's Mikey
TV
Williams?
ratings.
How's Mikey Williams not in there?
Come on, man, Slide. Come on, man. That's blatant.
How's Mikey Williams
That's
not in there?
blatant.
And,
That's
and,
not
and
right.
That's terrible,
the
man.
reason I'm making a case for Mikey Williams is because LeBron
Damani, I
James
thought you knew
himself
better.
used to go watch Mikey Williams.
But what that now you get what LeBron got to do
Now
with
what
that?
that take?
But what LeBron got to do with that though?
I'm not saying he has anything to do with it. What I'm saying is there was a player clearly that's supposed to be in the McDonald's All-American game. His name is Mikey Williams. The point of this whole subject is Bronny got put in there. We all know why,
See?
but we just addressing it.
Wow. That boy ain't got a chance. But I give you this though. The Michael Jordan kids make it.
No, they weren't.
Neither
Okay.
one of them.
They weren't good enough.
So you telling me
one of them
They
made it.
weren't good enough.
Talk about
Slide,
that.
They weren't good enough.
Look down the stats. 12.2 points and 6 rebounds is McDonald's All-American worthy.
Okay.
Really?
Give me somebody
Really?
else. Give me somebody else stats. Give me somebody else stats off the team.
Well, hey, somebody look up Mikey Williams stats.
Give me somebody
I'll
else.
wait.
Now he shook like a halfway crook up there.
I'll wait.
No,
12 points, yeah.
No, I'm not, because my whole point was you can't just take Bronny's stats and say give me all 12 statistical data of all the players, and then I'll say, well, damn, look, he's averaged this, he averaged this. Well, guess what, Bronny?
Don't do that.
You shouldn't be there.
Because it's gonna be embarrassing.
Why?
So don't do
But
that.
Slide, the problem. This is the problem. This is the issue. For a lot of these kids, like that are from, like they from non-wealthy families. Bronny already got a head start in life. His daddy's a billionaire. He's set for life. If Bronny don't make it to the NBA, if Bronny don't make it to the NBA, he's gonna be just fine. He's already earning. He's already earning $6 million. He's already earning $6 million a year.
Did Pimpin's son make it? Did Pimpin's son make it? Did Pimpin's son make it? Or is he in the league already?
They're in the G League.
Oh, Pimpin's in the league already. He in the league.
Did the only son that ain't homosexual, your boy make it?
Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
Zaire Wade is over there playing in the African League.
Oh, no,
okay.
So let me see. Did Carmelo's son make it?
He ain't at that age level. He was just a
right
freshman and sophomore.
Okay, cool.
Not yet.
I'm gonna go down everybody's son here because now I ain't gonna forget. Because what's killing me.
Well, I'm gonna tell you who's that needs to be on there and he is on there is Pager's son, a killer.
Now, who's Pager?
Pager's son is a 6'8", 6'9" monster.
No,
He's
so
on
now
the
you gonna say
squad.
like his daddy, huh? You gonna say like his daddy was? Stop.
He can shoot the rock, but what his daddy couldn't do was put it on the ground and go rack somebody like his son.
Whoa. Time
Mikey
out.
Williams,
Time
You a
25
out.
damn
points.
liar.
Time out. Time out.
Mikey Williams, 25 points a
Breaking
game.
news. Mikey Williams, 25 points a game, and he's now the McDonald's All-American.
Don't nobody weak. I said
That's
somebody
the
on the
purpose
team.
of this subject.
Give
got
me
snuck up.
somebody else on the damn team.
Yeah,
Give me
you
the players on the team. Don't
Okay.
give me Mikey Williams.
It's no
Why
good,
can't
it's no
you
good
make
case for Barney being in the
I made
McDonald's
a
All-American.
case for Mikey
It's
Williams
no good
from the
case.
start.
No
LeBron
good
James
case.
You don't have a
used to
bad
go to
case
Mikey
for it.
Williams game.
You don't have a bad case.
The
Because
bad case was the damn stats, right? 12 points. That's the bad case right
only
there.
thing you're doing is, oh, he averaged 12 points and he LeBron's son. He shouldn't
That's
have
not
made it.
McDonald's All-American stats, Sly.
Okay, what
That's
about the other
none.
dudes? Well, what other 12 dudes at? Show me their stats then, Damani.
Okay, well, I ain't got time to call that up, but I promise you,
I made
they
a
average
case for Mikey
If you ain't got
Williams.
time to pull that up, then you should have
You
that.
made me just.
Well, that is
I made
Come
a
on,
case for Mikey Williams right off the bat.
drink.
And sure enough, here's his stats. The man averaging 25. And he the McDonald's All-American. LeBron James used to go to the man's games.
What that got to do with his son?
Because it shows you how good he is.
It's called privilege.
Check him out.
It's called privilege. Privilege.
We already we know
All
what
them
it is.
guys, so all them guys that made it, they're privileged because
No, Bronny's privileged because he didn't deserve it.
No, he
Bronny's privileged because he didn't deserve it.
he
No.
is privileged.
Come
He
on.
didn't deserve it.
It
You
is
know
what it
man,
is.
I ain't gonna argue with y'all.
I'm not mad at him. He riding away. He's
Right,
riding away.
But he's the most famous
you've done all
high
that
school
work for
athlete
your
out
son.
there. So
You've done all that work for your son more than Mike ever did for his. And your backlash is that they say that about his, because his son made the whole school in Florida get rid of Adidas.
I'm not blaming LeBron at all. It's not LeBron's
He's
fault.
privileged
It got to do
because
with
he
LeBron.
actually worked with his son in his game.
No one's blaming LeBron for that.
Hey man, hey listen. This ain't
ain't no
Bronny's
LeBron.
fault. This ain't LeBron's fault. His son is good. He's not that good, but he's good. And he made the McDonald's. We all know it's because of LeBron. If he decides to go to Ohio State, that's because of LeBron. So it is what it is. Let's not act like and throw it on to the side like we don't see what's happening. I just showed you a dude is averaging 25 points a game. One of the best players in high school basketball is now the McDonald's All-American. The same dude that LeBron James himself used to go watch.
So now I don't know
That's
if it's
bro.
still true that you can't play in both games, like the McDonald's All-American
In the Jordan game.
You can't play in both. I don't know if that's still true. So we'll see if Bronny
It's the Jordan class.
Yeah.
Jordan,
I'll see
Jordan brand.
if Bronny pops up on that team too. Because if he pops up on that team too, now we got the storyline.
He's LeBron's son. It is what it is.
They televised the game with Bronny's son against Melo's son, and both of them had a combined score of 10 points. It was horrible. And it was televised on ESPN. Like, it was advertised as like this big thing. It's about media.
Melo,
It's a media thing.
La, they was all
They
there.
were all there. And they together scored about 10 points. It was horrible. I'm with Will Wheat. That's a great point, Brother Wheat. It damages McDonald's All-American brand. It does. It shouldn't be a popularity contest. These young men work their ass off. That's a great honor for a high school athlete. That's a top honor. And to be left off because of some other rich kid, because his daddy is who he is, gets the spot over you, it's no different. Jesse, I did say privilege. That is privilege. That's the definition of privilege. That's it. That's the face of privilege.
And
because of who you are, you get all the accolades. Bronny's rich. Bronny don't never play in NBA a day in his life. That kid, that young man is set for life.
So
These other kids are trying to get there.
So let me
March
look.
28th.
So hold
March
on,
28th.
hold
We
on,
watching
hold
this.
on, hold on. It's a guy on here, Brandon Garrison. He ranked number 30. Let me keep going because see what you need to do is before y'all 43 y'all open your mouth. Look at the ESPN rankings. You want me to keep going to Monty Pugh? He should have been. So old boy should have been in his spot, right? He ranked 30th.
What's his
He
average?
ranked 30th.
Where? Hey, Sly.
It don't matter what his average is.
Hey,
He ranked
Sly, while
30th.
you looking, where's Mikey Williams at?
He ranked 30th.
Hey,
He
Sly,
ranked
where's
30th.
Mikey Williams at?
No, I'm looking at the roster. One dude, Pedro Stojakovic, his name is Andre. He 23rd.
That's still high. That's in the
Is Mikey
24.
Williams on there?
In the
Or no?
24.
Bronny 28. Brandon Garrison is 30. Mookie Cook is 18. Elmo Jackson is 22. Oh, number 1 is Justin Edwards.
Is Mikey Williams on there?
Justin
Or no?
Edwards number 1 on ESPN ranking.
Okay.
So
You just need one player that's
but that's the
ranked,
one player, right?
ranked higher.
What's his average?
No, ranked
What's
lower.
his average?
Right, ranked lower.
Ranked lower.
You didn't answer my question yet.
So that one spot should have went to Mikey Williams, right?
Could have.
Yeah.
So what my whole point is, Damani, what I've been saying for the longest is look at everybody. What now? Don't get the Bronny ranked 28. Bronny ranked 28. Dude ranked 30th. That's Mikey Williams' spot, right? Right, Kevo?
Mikey Williams will be higher than 25 or 28, whatever spot you talking
But what
about.
I'm saying is the
Where
guy
he
that's ranked 30th on ESPN rankings, that should have been Mikey Williams' spot.
Mikey Williams
Mikey
would have been
ranked
higher
number
than that.
17, and he's not on the team.
Mikey Williams' spot should have been the guy that's ranked number 30th. On the ESPN rankings.
AJ Johnson, he going to Texas. He ranked number 15 and not on the squad.
Right?
You got the 15,
My question is,
17.
the kid is ranked 30th. What's his
So what I
average?
want y'all to do
What's his
is
average?
but I want to talk about the narrative that you tried to put out there.
ESPN is biased
That
too.
LeBron
It's
Brady
all
is the
biased.
reason
12
why
points a game.
Mikey Williams wasn't
So you
there.
telling me? So what you telling me, Sly? It's 20. Is like out of top 30 players, how many of them average 12 points a game in the nation?
Now we not
The
talking about
ranking is even biased. The 28 ranking is biased.
the rankings.
He averages 12 points.
But see, there you go. You changing the narrative.
Those are
His
D2
narrative
numbers.
was the narrative of In the Box is Bernie James is the reason why Mikey Williams didn't make it.
No, the narrative is that Barney deserves.
I'm not saying that.
That's the narrative.
I didn't say he the reason why they
That's the
didn't.
narrative.
I'm saying he should be on the team, and there was a
The
clear
narrative is
bias.
that he deserves to be on the team. He
Hey,
doesn't.
look, I'm not saying Bronny James is
That
the
wasn't
reason
narrative.
Mikey Williams didn't make it. What
Come
I'm
on,
saying
man.
is
We gonna
there is
stop
a
this.
clear bias that Bronny is on the team because of LeBron James. That's just facts.
Come on, man.
Mikey Williams clearly should have been on the damn team,
So
along with somebody else.
whoever this is,
12 points
this is
a
a good
game
point.
won't get you. 12 points a game won't get you recruited by a Division III school. You may get a JUCO. You may get a JUCO recruit you at 12 points a game. Maybe.
Now, whoever this is, make a good point. You forget that they still pick by positions for the All-American game. So a guy ranked 30, he's a center. Bronny and Mike, they guards. So they do pick on positions now. So that somebody could be lower and be picked because of
12
their
points a
position.
game a JUCO recruit averages. No one's recruiting nobody at 12 points a game at D1. You ain't seeing North Carolina and Duke and Kentucky and somebody averaging 12 points a game. It's a fame thing. It's biased.
They
That's
left.
It's
not true.
biased.
That's not true.
It's biased.
Bottom line,
Well, 12 points a game, he going to Loyola.
hey,
He ain't going to Loyola.
hey, Kev,
I'm going to Kishwaukee.
we
Up
can
in the cap.
agree if we left Slot and JUCO by himself, he couldn't average 12 points a game himself. So that's neither here nor there. We need to go to a commercial, and then we're going to come back and talk some
biased dudes, man. Y'all
He can't average 12 points
the Mike
back.
Sons was trash. Y'all kill me. They were trash.
Hey, Slide, they forget. Hey, Slide, they forget. Jeffrey Jordan went to Illinois, and he was terrible.
Sure did. And wasn't even starting. Mike used to sit in the crowd and hope his son get in the
He
game.
went to U of I. He got a scholarship to U of I.
U of I, baby.
He said he wish he was getting in the game.
Mike used to sit in the crowd and hope his son get in the game.
Come
Remember
on,
that?
man.
I'm just trying
Come
to tell you.
on, man.
Mike,
That's Michael
Mike.
Jeffrey Jordan, man. Have some respect,
Hey,
man.
Mike used to phony put on Illinois gear and cheer for his son to get in the game. Not to ball, just to get in the
First of
game.
all, Jeffrey Jordan probably averaged about Jeffrey Jordan probably averaged about 4 points a game in high school.
Mike
And
I think Stephen Smith stats is better than Jeffrey Jordan. And he went to U of I. A Big Ten school. He won.
Marcus
Commercial,
went to South
man.
Florida.
Take us to commercial. This is getting out of hand. So what we gonna do is get into my kind of town.
That's a quick ass commercial. All right, we back.
Hey, we was in the box. We went over time, so we had to go quickly to pay these bills. Sean, know what you're doing back there. Stay off my man.
Because y'all be
Stay off my man.
changing the subject. Hey man, we gotta stick to the topic in the box, man. Y'all be changing the subject.
Well, Sly, he wanted to make his own narrative, man. But we finna get into my kind of town, talk some Chicago sports, because Cavs love it.
This is my kind of town. Chicago is my kind of town. Chicago is.
Well, guess what? I want to start this one off. Let's talk about the Chicago Sky, man. Over, what was it, Kev? A 24-hour period that they went from number 2 in all WNBA to Cellar, because
I hope
Candace
y'all
left.
enjoyed the ride. 'Cause it's over.
Candace left. She with the Vegas Aces. Courtney Vandersloot, she went to New York.
That's
And
huge right there.
yeah, she went to New York to team up with Breanna Stewart. They making super teams out here in the WNBA right now. Now, didn't her wife leave too? Well, they
Her
said
wife
they weren't
gonna
gonna
sit
play.
out. Quickly
Yeah, they
gonna
said
sit
they're gonna
out,
sit
sit
out.
the year out.
Yeah, gonna sit out the year. So what's really
And
going
they
on
lost the
in
center.
the shot?
The center, Aruza, got her name.
Big body.
They lost her too.
The one I say would give Slide 30.
She went to the
Some
start. Bro, they literally they starting lineup gone.
Yeah, but you know what? Some of this could be the WNBA is probably trying to build some type of dynasties to get more attention to the league, man. The league is struggling. Let's be totally honest. And maybe if you can get some type of team to pull a three-peat or run off some ridiculous amount of championships or something, then maybe it'll bring a little more attention to the league, man. The league is struggling.
But see, y'all don't watch. I actually watched the WNBA. And Jonquel Jones, Breanna Stewart, that point guard, I forgot her name from Oregon, and Vandersloot is a nice squad in New York. Now you couple that with Candace Parker, Aja Wilson, and the team that actually just won it. You add Candace Parker, and somebody else went to Vegas from Washington.
Girl. But the thing is, how is it that the Sky went from a dynasty to the basement?
They players now.
But
overnight.
They
why?
players left.
But
Dude,
why?
they lost 4 starters.
Some
Candace
of it,
Parker gone.
and some of it, Cam, could be the support. Like they not getting endorsements, even though they're in a big market like Chicago. Chicago don't back the sky like that. They won a championship, and they may have got a 2-second clip on WGN.
That's what I
Like
don't
nobody
understand.
talking about.
But what I don't understand is, girl wanted to get out of here. Who was they stop playing? She went to Washington before Candace came. She was a killer.
Yeah.
They drafted her. I don't understand what is the Sky doing. Is it do
Well,
the
they-
Sky
well,
think the
they-
Sky
they
think
went-
what they doing is not making money. They not making no money. They
Well,
not. The
It changes
stadiums
every
are
2 years. You
like,
know
like, you
that.
gotta look at it. This was like let's really break it down, right? The Chicago Sky is the first championship in Chicago since the Cubs back in 2016, whatever it was, right? And before that, we ain't had a championship since the White Sox in early 2000. And still the city
Well, you
didn't
had
celebrate.
the Blackhawks. You had the
Yeah,
Blackhawks.
yeah, the Blackhawks too. But the city celebrate the Blackhawks more than they did the Sky. They aren't making money here. So yeah, these players aren't going to stay here. They're going to go to where they can probably make a little more money off the court. Chicago don't support the Sky. Let's be real. Let's keep it a buck.
I agree.
Well,
Agreed.
Chicago, I disagree with that. Here's why. During that run, when Candace Parker got here, people did support the Sky. They was selling out games, bro. During that run, they was obviously one of the best teams in the league. They had a
sold
little
out for
run.
them.
They had a little run, and people were supporting them, bro. I'm just saying.
50 seats, man. Come on, Lefty.
I'm just saying.
WGN, look, I watched the news after the Sky won the championship.
Bro,
They literally had a
first of
10-second
all,
clip.
they was on ABC #1. But
And they had a 5-second clip on ABC.
But what I'm saying is,
wasn't no parade, wasn't no dance party in the Brett Park, none of that shit.
Hey, Lefty, you can't compare this to the NBA. Stop with the comparisons. The WNBA is just that, the WNBA. So that's built more for kids and families. Me and you would go to the Bulls game.
So ain't no kids and families in Chicago?
No,
ain't
what I'm saying is the WNBA. Here's what I'm saying, because I listen. The WNBA is built for kids and families, bro. Think about it. Think about it. It's a summertime sport. They only play in the summer. It's built for kids and families. That's the WNBA. That's why they don't generate what the NBA does. We going to the Bulls game is zero. You're not doing that with the WNBA. So I say that to say, when the Sky had that run last year when they won it, and Candace Parker showed up, they got a lot of support, bro. Those games were sold
They got
out.
support, but it didn't carry over into
because it's not the NBA. Stop comparing.
It didn't carry over.
They only got recognition because Candace Parker came home and it was a storyline. And they gave him a little recognition for that. But Candace Parker was the best player on the team, and the whole focus was on her hugging her wife in the stand and all that. She wasn't even the best band player on the floor at the time. So that's bullshit. The city didn't support
what happened, bro. I'm just telling you what happened.
Come on, man.
They had support. They had support during that run. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. Because now all the players left. They lost 4 starters. Gone. Free agency. Gone. Just up and left. Quickly, their best shooter said, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to just sit out. Her wife went to New York. Candace Parker gone. The center, they done.
I went to the Chicago Sky page on Bleacher Report, and it said site under construction.
Probably did.
All right, let's drive down the street to the Bulls now.
Now they become starters.
There's so many trade rumors that's been circling since the trade deadline and it's coming up. You know, you got Zach to the Lakers for Russ. I even saw Zach and Vooch to the Mavs. The Bulls will get Ben Simmons, Hardaway Jr., Christian Wood, Josh Green, a 25 first round pick, a 27 first round pick, and the Nets get Simmons off the books. I mean, then I heard that all trades that came through their phone for Kobe White then rejected, but they taking calls for Caruso. What's really going on? And I'll let you start off, Sly.
Can somebody send Zach LaVine, send his ass to anywhere? I wouldn't care if it was Mankato, Minnesota. Anywhere.
Well,
I don't care. I don't care, man.
Never heard of
Zach LaVine anywhere.
I don't think
He's
Percy
so
doing that.
I am tired of seeing Zach LaVine. Period. He got to go, man.
Hold
He
on.
gotta
This is why Jesse get put in jail. They only got recognition in Chicago, the Sky, because Mayor thought the game.
Talk again.
All right.
Come on, Jesse, man.
Come on, man. This is why you
Jesse,
stay
I know, man.
in jail.
That's why you stay locked up.
Man,
See?
thought the
Now you
games was
now you gonna throw Arnie's in there, huh?
Come
You
on,
gonna throw Arnie's
Harvey.
in there, huh?
In Harvey.
That's what we on, huh? Jesse? That's what we on.
Shout out to Arnie. Shout out to Arnie. Legend. Legendary.
The best pizza on the South Side.
In Harvey. Come on.
Hey,
You can go get a lap dance,
For the-
food.
for the record, I knew a lot of women in there.
And a lot of bullet holes.
I knew
Stab
for
wounds,
the
baby.
record, I knew a lot of women. I knew a lot of women in there, but that's neither here nor there. But
We
what I'm
know
saying
you
is, Justin, you ain't got to go there, man. You ain't got to go there, man.
Hair picture was up in the hallway at Arnie's. When you walk through that little walkway, that little corridor, you saw Cam in a Thornton jersey.
Be cool, Vernon. That's the second time, man. Call that man Kyrie.
That's the
That's
picture that was up.
Oh,
That's
that's what we
good.
on.
That's
That's the picture that was up.
That's terrible, man.
That's what we on. That's what we on.
Dude,
Okay,
that's terrible.
that was 1980. That was 1985.
Hey, Cam, you do look like a 30-year-old kid though on that.
No,
Look,
he
you
look on
like
that picture. He looking
Hey,
like
that was
won't nobody
man.
pass me the ball.
no, they did that. No, they did that because I could shoot. But my mama bought me them socks. Y'all watch y'all mouth. My mama bought me them socks to
All
match the
87.
jersey. Y'all
All
watch y'all
87.
mouth.
Right off the damn line.
Come on, man.
He
My
got
mama bought me them
Arnie's
socks to match the
distinguished
jersey.
Patriot.
Y'all watch y'all mouth. To match the color. Y'all watch y'all mouth. That was 1985. Y'all watch y'all mouth.
Hey, Kevin, look what he got on the screen.
That's what we on, huh, Sean? That's what we on.
Oh man. So, hey, we all waiting to see if the Bulls are gonna be a major player. We gonna wait and see.
I used to smoke cigars at Arnie's back in the day, though. But go ahead.
No, but getting back to the subject of the Bulls, I think maybe the front office is starting to realize what everybody else is that this core is not going to get it done. It's not a championship core. They're going to be stuck in NBA hell. I always say you either rebuilding or you're a championship contender. In between that is hell because you're never going to be good enough to get a top pick, and you aren't good enough to even contend for a championship. And this core just isn't cutting it. They extended Levine, which I thought was a mistake initially. But I think now they're starting to realize that if they can't get a deal done, they're going to get it done. They got Ball on the books. He can't play. Caruso's making a lot of money. Ain't nobody going to trade for Ball. That's money you just eating. You just got to eat that money.
Come on home, baby.
So right now, you just eat. They signed them cats to 4-year deals. And this is only year 2. So they got like another 2 years to pay these cats. And that team isn't. It's not a team that's going anywhere. They may be a 7th seed in the East or whatever, but it's not good enough. And I totally agree with the front office if they decide to tear it down and start over, because you may have to. You may have to.
Well, y'all done had 15 or damn near 20 reboots. So we can start with the let's tear it down again. Let's stop.
Well, you
Come
keep
on, man.
rebooting, you get it right.
But
You keep
I'm just saying,
rebooting, you get it right.
how many times you gonna tear it down and start over?
Until you get it right. You tear it down until you get it
Come
right.
on, man. I wouldn't be surprised if DeRozan didn't demand a trade this offseason. I don't think he's the type, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he'll do it media-wise, but I
No,
think
he
he's
ain't that
going to
type
go to
of
front
dude.
office and say, get me
No,
out of here.
I can't see him doing
Get
that.
me out of here. You made your bed, you're going to lie in it with Zach LaVine. I told y'all on this show, I dare y'all to look it up. I told y'all to sign and trade Zach LaVine. I told you do not run it back. I said this on this show. Bulls
You
chose
did.
to pay him. That's cool. But now you stuck. You didn't get that man $200 million. You can't get out of that. And if you try
And
to, you'll look foolish trying to get out of it. You gave that man
and
$200 million.
And
You stuck
The
with him.
United States is not selling out. They not
Okay.
making money off the jerseys. They're not pulling on the business side. This team isn't pulling in no type of revenue, like no amazing revenue. I don't know if they in the luxury tax stuff, but they probably close. So I mean, you look
Well,
at what they
they
paying.
got to get up under. They got to get out of Alonzo's contract. They got to get from under that.
They most definitely got to
How
get
you
that
gonna
one
get
out.
from under it? Ain't nobody gonna trade for him. He's hurt. The man
Exactly.
can't play. They don't know what's wrong
So
with his knee.
you either gotta buy him out or you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, they got
You
another
got to
2
get
years
from
for
under
that
that.
deal. They paying them 20-something million another 2 years.
I know. That's right. And then, like you
And
said, they already have a
no
5-year
question.
contract.
That's the Jordan curse. That's the Jordan curse of
What
why
y'all
the
mean?
creators
Free
go
agents
fumble.
did come here. It's just we just had them free agents. We signed the free agents they wanted to sign. I think
Well,
y'all keep
you know,
talking about free agents don't want to come here.
Jesse
That's
is
what I
high,
think.
so Jesse got to be high. But we gonna see what happens if they're gonna be major players, if they're gonna tear it down. That trade deadline is coming up. But talking about rumors, man, I've been hearing these rumors on the Bears that they in the market for T. Higgins, uh, and they would give up the 23 second round pick and the 24 first round pick to get T. Higgins, because him and his agent, they kind of going back and forth right now with the Bengals, and it ain't looking good.
Bengals can't
So
Well,
afford him.
they ain't got to trade for him. I would trade for Higgins.
and
The
Higgins ain't
Bengals
no
can't
king.
afford
Is he a free
him.
agent? Is he a free agent?
He should
He
be.
about to be. He about to
he's
be.
about to now.
What you mean? They talking
Then
about
why
giving
you
him picks?
trading
I
for
thought
him
he was a
then?
free agent.
Hey,
You don't
I'm
trade
just
for him.
reporting the
Pick him
rumors,
up on
bro.
the open market. You got money. Pick him up
Well,
on the open
they'll
market.
because with Cincinnati, if Cincinnati was
Let me
smart,
see.
they would tag him and try to get something for him.
Right.
Like they can't afford to keep him, so you tag him and you try to get something for him. Whether it's I wouldn't give up a second round, maybe a third round or something like that.
They're
But
not gonna
you
tag a
tag
wide
him,
receiver, man. You know that.
Let,
They'll tag
what
you
Chase.
try to get
what
Wade
something
before
for him.
they'll
what's this
tag him.
rumor, Lefty? I heard that the Chargers may cut Khalil Mack, and the Bears are looking to bring him back.
They would only bring him back on a team friendly deal. They're not gonna pay him
Of
30
course, of
million. They
course.
would pay him something ridiculous. Look, the Bears are gonna be linked to any big name because they had the most money. They had the most money by a ridiculous margin. I think it's the widest margin between the
Oh,
next team with money in history. So and so like and we didn't heard Saquon Barkley, we didn't heard Hopkins, we didn't heard Devontae Adams, we didn't heard T. Higgins.
T.
You hear
Higgins
all
a
these
free
big
agent.
names.
T. Higgins a free agent in 2024.
So he got one more year, right?
They
So
got one
he,
more year. Okay, that's why they trying to trade.
But he looking to get paid.
they gotta pay Joe Cool. They gonna have to pay Chase.
But they ain't
You gonna
gotta
have
they ain't gotta pay them
you
yet
gotta
though.
build that
They ain't gotta
defense.
pay them yet.
They can't pay all those guys.
It's
They
coming
cannot
up.
pay all those.
What
They
about
gotta
Higgins?
move.
I mean, Mixon on the run. Mixon on
Yeah,
the
they
run
gotta
right
move.
now. He
No,
on the
they
run right
dropped
now.
the Chargers. They dropped it. I saw it yesterday. The Chargers would drop the Nixon, but the Bears are gonna be like any free agent news. The Bears are gonna be linked to because they got the
He
money and
on the run.
they got needs. They got the most needs out of probably any team. They need every position to upgrade, so they're gonna be linked to everybody. So some of them rumors you got to kind of brush them off. Like I think Poles will be smart. Like he's already talking about re-upping some of the cast that's here, and like spend the money wisely because you can't blow it all on one big free agent. And you gave up a second rounder for Claypool. I don't think the Bears would give
They
up
finna
another
let him.
second
Hold on.
rounder for T.
They,
You
they,
gave up a second round for Claypool and never threw the man the ball. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, you got another year. That's middle of the season. Let's see what happens next year with that. But
well, I
you
wish
like,
we could get
I
one of
don't
them
think
burning
Poles.
free agents.
Yeah, I don't think Poles is dumb enough to just keep giving up all these picks and all that to get receivers and things like that. Like you got to
Well, we
build that
gonna
whole.
see. We gonna see.
That whole thing needs to be built.
I
And
don't know why.
Sean can jump in on that. I want Sean to come in on that. Like they're gonna be linked to everybody.
So
Like,
y'all,
why
so
they
y'all
talking
trust,
about Saquon
so y'all
being
trust
linked?
polls. Y'all trust polls.
I trust him to do the right thing.
Well,
He
the
got
thing
no
is,
choice.
how can we not trust him because this is his first go around, so
He right.
we don't know yet.
No, well, we
You
for
gonna give him
damn
a
sure
shot?
gonna see.
Well, we will. We know he ain't Gettleman.
Well,
Oh,
nobody's Gettleman. I
whoa,
can't defend that. Nobody's Gettleman.
whoa,
Well, we
whoa.
we,
I
trust we
can't
trust
defend that. I can't defend that.
we definitely trust Poles. His ability to get more draft picks last year after he had nothing is admirable. His ability to look at the draft picks he got last year. All right, with we've got four starters out of last year's draft class because Jack Sanborn wasn't drafted, UDFA.
Right.
So from that draft class, he got 4 starters. Now, whether you like Braxton Jones or not, that's not the issue. The issue is he still started all the games last year. So you had Jaquan Brisker, you have Kyler Gordon, you had Braxton, and you had Jack Sanborn. You get 4 starters out of one draft. That's a good draft. And he had no first round picks last year. So wait till this year when he's able to maneuver, because the everything I'm seeing he's demanding 2 picks for that number 1 spot. And I'm liking if it goes to Houston, because you can get this year's first round pick from Houston, which is they got 2. So they have the second round number 2 overall, number 12. So take that one, take 12, and take next year's, and that's start from there. And then maybe
Nobody's that dumb, Sean.
Yes,
Sean.
did you?
Sean,
What
Have you seen Houston?
Only
Have
the
you seen
Bears was
Houston?
that
I reserve comment.
Only the
I
Bears
reserve comment because everybody's a Bear fan except me on this panel. I will sit back. I will observe the draft. I will comment after that. It's either going to be good or I'm going to go in if he fucks this draft.
Well, Sean,
I'll sit back. I'll sit back.
This is the most important draft.
Hold on.
This is the most important draft in our lifetime.
Yes.
This one, and then
everything
will be the second most important.
bro.
And here's the card he holds. He holds that there's so many QB desperate teams, and this is a good quarterback draft. But Sean, and I want you to answer this for me. How important, how does free agency affect the draft?
Big time. Because if you
because
go,
that's before
that's March 13th to March 15th, and that's huge because, and also in the trades as well. Because one of the things, the trades that I proposed, but also I saw other people propose it as well, is you talk about you go get Deron Payne, who I want and who a lot of other people want. 25 years, he'll be 26 years old this season out of Washington. He is a stud. So now you don't have to worry about, is this guy going to hit? You don't have to worry about Jalen Allen. Is he going to hit? Because we've seen plenty of quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, O-line, D-line, who were the next big thing, who missed. Now you're getting a guy who is proven. Okay, just hope he doesn't have a setback year. All right, that affects it a lot. Also with the trades, now you can not only do you have to trade for draft capital, you could trade for players too. You could ask Indy and say, hey, listen, say, hey, you know what? For that pick, I want DeForest Buckner as well. You got a young team, you're rebuilding. We could bring him over here, not to make him the stud, but have him in the rotation. Imagine him in the rotation now if you want. If you're at number, because my thing is this: give me the triple trade back. It's exactly only 2 years. Play him for 2 years and then let him go. Give me the triple trade back. If he can get Bears with Houston, first pick, first to second to fourth with Indy, and then 4 to either 7, 8, or 9. Because you got Carolina, Vegas, and Atlanta. All need quarterbacks.
Yep. All need quarterbacks. Yep.
All need quarterbacks. So people would jump up, especially if from that 4th pick. If you're in 7, 8, or 9, and let's not forget, all right, Carolina just got their head coach Frank Wright. He knows about needing a quarterback. They're gonna have to give up a haul. So there's going to be a lot. The Raiders need a quarterback. The Raiders will do anything, but they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. So,
Josh McDaniel is an idiot. So the Raiders will do anything.
Those are facts.
Fellas, we got about 30 minutes left in the show, man. We're going to jump into Lefty's logic right now.
That ain't saying much.
The best GOAT argument.
Lefty's logic.
Welcome to another episode of Lefty's Logic. Yes, today, we gonna give kudos to Tom Patrick Brady, my man Guru, big fan, Nunu as well, big fan of Tom Brady. Brady announced his retirement uh, 2 days ago, and now the talks have begun as far as like what Tampa's going to do, and everybody's moving around. But my thing is when we talk about goats, and I'm not a big goat guy. I think because goats are so hypothetical as far as like eras you played in, who you played against, who's the best, who's this, who has the most rings in a team sport, whatever. But if there is a goat argument out there, I think Tom Brady has the best one out of everybody. When we talk Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali, Tiger Woods, all these, like if you got to just on the field alone, Brady holds a lot of records, most rings, most Super Bowl appearances, most passing yards, most touchdowns in the season. If there's a GOAT argument, I will say Tom Brady has the greatest argument out of all of them. Out of all of them. And whether you like him or not, I'm not a Tom Brady fan, not by any means. I'm jealous. I hate his life, but because it's so great. But at the end of the day, man, when you look at the numbers, this dude has put up the years he played, even last year, man, even though that Tampa team wasn't very good and it was a shitty division, I get all that. But he threw for what, almost 5,000, I think 5,000 yards at 40-some years old. 40-some years old, and to even get that team to the playoffs, that was not a very good football team he took. But if there's a GOAT argument out there, if we're going to do the GOAT thing, Brady has the best argument out of anybody in any sport. It's Thomas Patrick Brady. And I'm gonna let Sly jump in because I know he want to jump in.
Yeah, he can jump in, and I'm gonna go right after him.
Right. So he over Serena, over Tiger. How they play individual?
Tiger don't have the most wins.
Tiger is the best golfer ever. What about Serena?
He does not. But Jack Nicholson still holds the record, right?
Man, are you high, man?
Jack Nicholson still holds the record, right?
What about Serena then?
Who got more? I thought what's name had more than her.
She tied her. She
Hey,
just
Sly, read
tied.
the comment. Read the comment, Sly, and who it's from.
Man,
John Paul, my boy.
Man,
I'm gonna. Hey, John
who's
Paul,
just
what
as
up?
smart as that guy?
I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say is, Joe Montana was 4-0 in Super Bowl.
He was.
Michael Jordan was 6-0 in the finals.
Yeah, absolutely correct.
So if we're talking GOAT, we can talk about most appearances and all that.
We get into Serena's where she owns all the
and I
slams.
give you the 7 rings. 7 rings.
But he still got more rings.
He got that. But Serena,
Thank you, Jesse.
Look.
She won a major pregnant.
And we talking GOAT.
Serena's the GOAT, bro.
Again,
you crazy.
Joe Montana was 4-0 in Super Bowls, bro.
He was.
Never lost.
He was.
Michael Jordan never lost. So yes, he might have the most.
But here's the question. But Kev, the question. But how many times did they actually make it? Like hold on. So we looking at.
So Brady's 7 out of 10. Brady's 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Okay. So we all know how hard it is to even get to a Super Bowl year after year after year.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Super Bowl. 10 Super Bowls, and that's hard. That's damn near impossible to do. I don't see no one breaking that record.
Compare him to people in team sports, not individual sports. He's Serena is you talking about individual sports? Serena got Tiger. Individual sports are so different, bro.
It is. I agree with you.
Now, you talking about team sports, he still ain't better than Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And watch your mouth next time.
Look,
is he hot?
Mike, only the biggest argument for Jordan is his 6-0, right? He went 6 times out of 15 years. He went to the final 6 times. He won all 6 times. He got 2
Yes, he
three-peats.
did.
I get that.
Yes, he did. Hey,
But look at this. How many players have been to that many Super Bowls and won that many Super Bowls? Like Brady, if it's an argument for a GOAT,
the 7 rings
that's
is
the greatest
unheard of.
argument ever. That's
The
unheard
7
of.
rings is unheard of. He'll be one of the greatest for that. That's I can't argue that. 7 rings is 7 rings.
He ain't Mike.
So who has a better argument?
But there's certain
Right.
people that got to
This done turned
championship
into in the
and
box.
never lost. My Giants beat him twice.
They did.
Twice.
And the Eagles beat him with the backup.
So
we're only comparing those 6 years. He played 15 years. So
but when he got there, he never lost.
Brady played 20.
But when he got there, he never lost.
That's a good argument.
Brady played 20 and was a 10 Super Bowl.
That is a good argument. That's a good argument.
That's a hell of an argument, dog.
But all I'm saying is
cold.
There are 2 people that got to Super Bowls and NBA championships that never lost when they got
so
there.
the money.
And no one called it
So the money. Your argument is the man that been in the Super Bowl half his career.
Half his career. He has the most passing yards. He has the most passing yards of all time. He has the most touchdowns in a season of all time. Yeah. Like he holds records. But, Brady has records.
But just like Golden State, they lost with the best record.
Wow.
They did.
Well, all right. I got a question since we talking this. Start 1, bench 1, cut 1.
You bet.
Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady.
Peyton Manning
KDL. KDL.
Oh my God.
KDL. Who you starting? Who you benching?
So
who you cutting?
So you're gonna pose this question right off the argument we just had?
Yes, I am.
KDL, will you shut him up, please, and tell him? I mean, you only gonna start one person, and
so
you better make sense.
I'm starting Joe Montana. I just told you this. I'm starting Joe Montana. That's number 1. I'm not gonna bench a man. I'm not gonna cut a man that got 7 rings.
Yeah, Notre Dame's fighting.
Which means Peyton Manning gotta go.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Go film a commercial. Do what you gotta do. But
Lefty, what's up?
Sounds good, KDL.
I gotta do it.
I'm a start Brady. I'm a bench Joe, and I'm cutting Peyton.
You idiotic.
Well, at least you got Joe. At least you didn't do the dummy. So okay.
Yeah, no, Joe in there.
The bottom line is you start Notre Dame's finest, you bench Michigan's finest, and you cut Tennessee's finest. That's just as simple as that.
Gotta do it.
That's it.
Well, I'm gonna agree with you, Lefty. I'm starting TB12, Joe on the bench, and Peyton Manning.
How do you start Joe on the bench? Joe the bench. Man, I don't know how y'all start Joe.
The man never lost the Super Bowl, man.
He never lost his career in the Super Bowl. Half his career.
He never lost.
Yeah.
The man never lost.
Hey, let me just add this, my half cent. If it wasn't for 2 amazing catches by your Giants, and I'm not taking anything away from it because those catches were amazing. All right, David Tyree, all right, with the one on the helmet. If that catch is not caught, Brady wins number 8. If the 9-1. If that catch down the sideline of Mario Manningham isn't caught, and that was a beautifully thrown ball by Eli. All right. Now we're looking at 9-1. So what I'm saying is,
if it weren't for the tuck rule one year, they wouldn't even been there. So we could go down the line with all that.
But I got 2. You're right. But I got 2. But that's 2-1. So it was a wonderful thing. And don't get me wrong. Half his career, you can't name anybody who's been in the championship series or individual doesn't matter because you have tournaments and so you're in there. But you can't name anybody else who's in half their career. His career is 20 years, and half of it he's in the Super Bowl. That's incredible.
That's strong.
That's very strong.
That's the greatest argument.
It is strong.
Even with Michael, remember, Mike's not just about the 6 rings. You saw that I posted. Think about all the MVPs. Think about all the defensive players of the year. Think about all the steals, the best record in the league. All that while winning the title. All right, they were 72-10 and won the ring. He was MVP and they won the ship. He was defensive player, MVP, and first team All NBA and won the chip. So this is not just the stats; he's doing it all. And I think there was a stat, there was a meme. In a 30-month span, he won 2 MVPs, 3 titles. I forgot how many, 1 or 2 defensive player of the years in 30 months, and missed like 3 games.
He was the MVP and won Defensive Player of the Year. Hell, I think he was the All-Star MVP,
All-Star MVP
and won the chip all in 1 year.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Tom Brady, good man. But I'm gonna tell you something.
I will give you the Tuck rule though.
But yeah, the Tuck rules. But
the Tuck rule, they wouldn't even been there.
But
so
see, the
while
problem,
we tripping off the Giants' catches, one of them Super Bowls, the New England shouldn't even been there.
But the problem I got with any GOAT argument, the same way they do about Mike and LeBron, the problem I got with it, because talent-wise, the man that played for Green Bay is a better quarterback talent-wise. But mental-wise, Brady is better. Talent-wise, Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback.
Hey, Sly, I'll go this far. The man that never won one, to me, Dan Marino, skill set-wise, had the best arm.
Yeah, the best arm.
I
give you that.
Dan Marino was a monster.
He not better than Aaron Rodgers. No way, no how. And I love Dan Marino.
Dan Marino had the best arm. Aaron Rodgers has the best.
That's all I got to say is Marino to Clayton, period.
All thing I say is I could go down a list of people Rodgers threw to. Rodgers can throw the ball from any angle. And
I'll give you that.
That's why I say he has the best placement.
He does.
Marino had the best arm.
Well,
Josh Allen can throw 70 yards. So we're gonna stop that too. He ain't retired yet.
Man. Hey, let me tell you something. After what I saw Marino do to the 85 Bears,
oh my God,
he's my GOAT. I don't care about his rings. Marino, what I saw him do to that 85 Bears defense, he broke that defense down. A defense that dominated the league, and took Jim McMahon, who was a below average quarterback.
Did you remember what Joe did to the Bears the year after they won the Super Bowl? Him and Rice.
That was the year after. 85, the greatest defense of all time. And
the year after they said was better than 85, and Joe beat the brakes off.
That 86 defense wasn't better than 85.
Look it up.
Stop.
Hey, there was a certain team that won in 86, but that's neither here nor there. Go ahead.
They beat the brakes off the Bears.
Well,
in the process.
Everybody in the shops loves, our old school versus new school. We got a little over 15 minutes left, so I got some selections for y'all. We're gonna do skill set, athleticism, and clutch.
Oh, here we go with this garbage again.
All right. So since we talking football, I'm gonna jump it around on some sports, but we talking football right now. QBs, skill set, athleticism, clutch. That's it. That is it. Them the rules. QBs: Warren Moon, Lamar Jackson, Michael Vick.
Are you crazy?
Lefty.
Wait, say it again.
Warren Moon,
skill set,
Lamar Jackson, Michael Vick. Skill set, athleticism, clutch.
I'm gonna say skill set, man. Warren Moon was so underrated. Like Warren Moon could fling it, man. If Warren Moon didn't spend like half his career in the CFL, man, I think Warren Moon would have shattered records like ridiculous. Athleticism, who was the three? It was Moon,
Lamar, and Vick.
I'm gonna go skill set Vick. Just because Vic can make throws and as fast as he was and able to scramble and this, that, and the other. So I'll give him the athleticism. And the third one was I'm drinking, so hold on with
Jackson.
Who? So Jackson
Lamar
gets
Jackson. Who you went athleticism with Michael Vick, you went skill set Warren Moon. Who's your clutch?
Right.
Clutch.
You messed that all up.
The clutch is tough, man.
He was trying to go down the line. He was thinking at the same time.
Well, you know what? I can't call Lamar Jackson clutch because he ain't won nothing. Yeah, so you got to go clutch. I'm gonna say Vic because Vic, Moon never made it to a Super Bowl.
First
Vic
of
at
all,
least got to the Super Bowl, so I'm gonna say clutch.
you
I, I
can't
saw I
have
saw Vic with the overtime run to get them in there, so I'm gonna go Vic clutch.
KDL.
you can't have them. The description is what
Athleticism is Lamar Jackson, hands down. Let's start there. Skill set. Vic wasn't accurate. Lamar's not accurate. I'm gonna go skill set Moon. But clutch, I kind of gotta go Vic, man. I kind of gotta go. Moon was clutch. I gotta kind of go Vic, man, on the clutch part.
Angry man.
I'm not answering that because the categories for these three quarterbacks is just you can't put Warren Moon in none of them. Warren Moon was better than both of them. What when we say
All of this is opinion based, man. I
But
know you went to seeing
No,
high school. It's opinion based,
how you
bro.
gonna
What's
lose
your
clutch?
opinion?
How you gonna lose clutch athleticism with Warren Moon in there? I ain't answering that. I ain't gonna disrespect Warren Moon like that. I ain't gonna even answer that. Warren Moon, the top 10 in passing. Stop it.
You just answered your own question.
Right.
Right.
So
Right.
stupid.
You really
Come
taking
on,
Warren
man.
Moon without saying it.
Right. Dude, you know what, man? Sly, that's why you get suspended. You know that? That's why you get suspended. All right, man. Let's jump into start one, bench one, cut one. How about that? Maybe that'd be a little bit easier for you.
That's better.
And we going off of NCAA football. Jim Brown, Ernie Davis, and the Juice, O.J. Simpson.
Ernie
KDL.
Davis, who
Who the
started
hell
out
is Ernie Davis?
he started after Jim Brown. He became one of the best running backs.
Oh man, I
ever.
ain't never heard of the man.
I did.
Oh, my
You ain't
God.
see the movie?
I heard Ernie Davis, yeah.
Hey,
Man, the bottom line is this. Without fail, you starting the Juice. You benching Jim and you cutting Ernie. Are you high? You start the Juice all day, every day.
Well, I ain't never heard of Ernie Davis, so he cut immediately. So now it comes down to so now it comes down to Jim Brown, bad boy now. Hold on.
You gotta start.
But hold on.
Yeah.
Gotta start the Juice. I gotta start the Juice, man. I gotta start the Juice. And I'm benching Jim Brown. Goodbye, Ernie Davis, whoever the hell you are.
And now Jim Brown did some amazing things at Syracuse.
He bad boy now.
Now, if you talking about it, you should start the two-way athletes and add Jim Brown in there. But that's neither here nor there. Him, Bo, and your boy, prime time. But that's neither here nor there.
I'm a start OJ / Simpson.
That ain't even funny.
Gotta start.
I'm not even gonna laugh at that.
You gotta start. Gotta start.
And you should capitalize slash. But that's neither here nor there.
He's one of the best players ever at USC.
He was the man.
Slash, baby.
Who you benching?
I'm a bench Ernie Davis, man. Jim Brown was that dude at Syracuse, man. I like the highlights I see that I watched. Like Jim Brown was unstoppable, but I remember OJ at USC, and I was a little kid. I've been watching football since 3-4 years old.
Slash Simpson.
I got to go with Slash, man. I ain't seen somebody his size and speed and his ability. You got to go with Slash, man.
All right,
why are you calling the man Slash, man?
The man killed 2 people with 1 knife. You got to give him this props.
Hey, Damani, and ran home on bad knees and caught a flight to Chicago. But that's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there.
They do an autograph signing. But look,
right.
y'all know, man.
And go to jail for stealing a picture of himself.
Facts. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all ridiculous, man. All right, I'm gonna bring it
he went to jail more going to rob somebody for his stuff.
People that we saw growing up.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna steal my trophies.
Adrian Peterson, Bo Jackson, Marshawn Lynch. Sly, let's go.
You said what?
Adrian Peterson, Bo Jackson, Marshawn Lynch.
Man,
start one, cut one, bench one.
Come on, man, don't do that.
Bo all day. You got to start both from University of Auburn all day.
Yeah.
Then you
All right.
start Peterson from Oklahoma, and you cut Marshawn Lynch. I care less.
Wow. And you got a Raider hat on.
He played for Seattle.
I know, but he was a Raider.
Hey,
Lefty.
bottom line is that's what you do.
I'm with Sly. I'm 100% with Sly on that.
University
You
of
gotta
Auburn, Bo.
start Bo Jackson.
Crazy.
Bo was that dude, man. You gotta go, Bo. Adrian Peterson, Oklahoma, was a beast. Of
Yes,
course.
he was.
Marshawn Lynch, I have to cut him in that group.
Yeah, it's unanimous. I gotta let Marshawn DUI Lynch go.
Come on, man.
I gotta start Bo. I gotta start Bo, man. It's just
D-
I gotta start
DUI?
Bo. Yeah, man, we gotta DUI. But
So
I gotta start Bo.
Well, you got to start.
And then-
You got to start domestic violence, Peterson.
No, he coming off the bench.
Oh,
He coming
Hey,
off the
All
bench. I gotta start Bo though.
you
Hey,
got
we
it.
can call this segment the All Prison Team.
It's not Bo Jackson though. He wasn't in there.
all right.
Right,
All right,
Bo-
I'm running it back at you, KDL. Walton Payton, Barry Sanders, Tony Dorsett.
Good God.
Ooh, God.
Oh, Tony Dorsett, Pittsburgh's own. God damn. Jackson State though. Woo.
I gotta start Sweetness.
Yes, you do. Without fail.
I gotta bench Barry Sanders.
You couldn't.
And unfortunately, goodbye Dorsett. But Dorsett was a bad boy, man.
Yeah, he
But
was.
you gave me this list. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Tony was
Tony
cold.
Dorsett was a bad boy, man.
You talking about in Pittsburgh?
No, I'm talking about for the Cowboys, the period.
No, I
Tony
thought he was talking
Dorsett
about
was
in
a
college
bad boy.
career in Pittsburgh. Tony Dorsett.
But I gotta
No,
but I
we
can't
talking pro here.
take him over Peyton and Sanders. I can't do that.
Yeah, but you got.
Come on, angry man.
I can't do that.
You
What's
got to
your
start. You got to start Sweetness from. You got to start Sweetness. You got to bench Oklahoma State's finest. And I'm sorry, Tony, I got to cut you.
Barry's resume like this though.
It don't matter.
No, Barry
Only
Sanders was a bad boy.
one I'm gonna shake it up. Even as a big Bears fan, I'm starting Barry Sanders.
Over Sweetness.
Over Sweetness.
Starting Barry.
You
and
heard
Barry.
Whoa.
Look at it.
I was a
Look at Kevin.
Hey man, I was a big, even though Barry Sanders eat us up, I was a huge Barry Sanders guy, man. Like just watching him, I seen Sweetness and it's close, but I'm gonna start Barry, man. I'm gonna bench Walton. I'm gonna cut TD.
You should trade in all your Bears gear.
Tonight, I'm coming to pick it up. Matter of fact, as soon as we get off this, I'm driving over your house to grab it. You way
Wow.
out, dude.
Hey,
Wow.
come on over. I got something waiting for you. Come on over here.
Hey, he gonna walk over, but he gonna crawl back, huh?
Right. You come on.
You should literally trade all your Bears gear in for saying that.
Hey man, Barry Sanders for that garbage team he played on, what he used to do.
Bro,
Barry
you
retired
grew up
because the team was trash.
as a shorty watching Sweetness literally carry the entire organization.
No disrespect.
And I'm not a Bears fan, bro. But
No
we grew
disrespect
up
to Walter at
watching this
all,
dude.
man. Barry was a
You
bad
gotta-
boy, man. Barry was a bad
I'm
boy.
done talking you the money, man. You wild, dude.
All right.
Gotta
Right.
shake it up a little bit.
I always got to throw some basketball in there. So we're going to go Nick Van Exel, Tim Hardaway, Dame Lillard, Lefty.
Damn. Oh shit. That group is tough.
So Dame, Tim, and who?
And Nick Van Exel.
Nick Van Exel.
I saw Nick Van Exel in college.
Oh shit.
Bad boy.
I'm gonna start Dame. I'm gonna bench Tim and cut Nick, even though that's my lefty cousin. I get it. That's my kinfolk. But yeah, that's what I'm going. I'm start Dame, bench Tim, and cut Nick
Sly.
in that group.
I'm going with the Argyle's finest. He gonna start the Argyle projects, baby. Tim Hardaway gonna start. He gonna start for me. I'm gonna bench Oakland finest Dame, and Nick can hit the dough.
KDL.
This is tough, man. I saw Nick. He was Nick the Quick in Cincinnati. I went to watch practice. Damn. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start Dame.
What?
I'm gonna bench Dame Little bad boy. I'm gonna bench Tim, and unfortunately, I got to cut Nick. But I seen Nick in person when he was in. Hey man, Nick Van Ness was a bad boy back in the day, man. I'm just trying to tell you.
Jesse say y'all know damn well Tim Hardaway ain't better than none of them.
Oh wow.
Wow.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
Wow.
Tim was a bad
Come on,
boy
man.
in his day, Jesse.
Tim
was a bad boy in his day, Jesse.
Tim come smoke with us from time to time. So I got it.
Right.
Yeah. So we got love for him just for that.
Hey man, this has been a hell of a ride. Y'all cats went from 0 to 100, man, as y'all always do, man. I appreciate you guys. So we're gonna do our parting shots. Angry man.
Hey, you know what? Hey, look here. SmokeFellas, Super Bowl, the Wallow Lamones, next Sunday. Let's go. Bring everything. Your wallet, your bank cards, your cash app, whatever you use money on, you're gonna spend it Sunday because we're gonna have 50-50. I even want to do $100 strip card. We're gonna do it all. Yeah.
$100.
$100 strip card Sunday for those who got enough. Let's do it, baby. SmokeFellas Sunday Super Bowl.
KDL.
That's tough right there, man. Hell, we got problems with the $20, but that's neither here nor there. As y'all can see, we are throwing the Super Bowl party next Sunday. Be in the building. First of all, appreciate everybody that's watching, tuning in, commenting. Appreciate y'all for the ride every Saturday. That's number one. But number two, obviously, SmokeFellas Super Bowl party. Y'all know the business. Be there. At Waldo Lamone's next Sunday. Early arrival is suggested. But it is what it is.
Lefty.
Appreciate y'all.
I'm gonna add on to that. Early arrival is strongly suggested. You know how we get out. You already know how we get out. Hey man, shout out to everybody, man. Everybody commented. Jesse, Will Weed, Big House, Tim,
John Paul DeWitt.
Tim, my man John Paul, baby in the building.
John Paul in the building.
John Paul in the building. Hey, Sly said it best. Y'all know where we at next Sunday, Super Bowl. Hopefully, man, we can go on location next week, man, on location so we can all be together and smoke and really talk crazy. Maybe have, some of the guys I'll see in the comments pop on the show and talk crazy with us as well.
Hey, look here. Put your deposits down for Costa Rica. Let's go, Damani.
And at the end, hey, Costa Rica, baby. International Smoke Fest. SmokeFellas, October 5th through the 10th. Y'all know how we do. Shout out to my man DJ Silk, all my people in New York. Y'all know how we do it, man. We're going to have a bar. We're going to have a blast. And say that date, June 24th, SmokeFellas Day. SmokeFellas Day, baby. We're going to do it up, man. We're going to celebrate, man. Appreciate y'all for the ride.
It will be on House birthday. But that's neither here nor there.
As I always say at the end of every show, where there's smoke,
there's the fellas.
Take us on out of here, Sean.
And Billy D.
And don't forget to check in